All right, everybody. Welcome to World News Episode 8. All right, so we're already in Episode 8, man. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Episode 9 today or not. We'll see if there's news to be said. Then I'll probably do an Episode 9 tonight. If not, then there'll be one tomorrow. All right, so let's get into it. Matter of fact, right off the bat, Prime Minister Abadi just did a statement, okay, to the world right now, and it says Prime Minister Abadi agreed to launch the mechanisms of granting industrial and agricultural loan and housing at the center of economic reform, which will be rewarded in accordance with the instructions issued by the central bank and other banks. All right, so that was just put out by Abadi just a few minutes ago. So that's good news. The reforms are moving ahead, and they're going to be launching funding here for the sectors. So that's good news. And also more good news is Worker Bank. Now, a lot of you guys, no, not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys have Worker Bank accounts, and some of you guys even got them when Breitling Dinar was talking about Worker Bank a few years ago. Okay, he's never had a problem with his Worker Bank account, but a lot of you guys have. And even some of you guys, you couldn't withdraw money out of your Worker Bank accounts, okay? Or they were just frozen and you couldn't even log on to your Worker Bank account, and it took hours to get a customer service rep or somebody to help you out. Okay, so Worker Bank statement is out today, and so let's see what it is here. It says the central bank agrees to rehabilitate the Worker Bank. So that's telling you right there, they're admitting that there was lots of problems with Worker Bank, and they have to rehabilitate it. Why? Because they're going to be launching a global market economy, and when you launch a global market economy, everything has to be working right. Okay, the banking system has to be working. People have to be able to withdraw and deposit money freely. They have to have liquidity in the banks. And so this has to be, this cannot go on the way it's going if they're going to launch a global market economy. Okay, so they have to get this done. There's too many complaints with Worker Bank. All right, so it says the board of the central bank management Sunday on the rehabilitation of the Worker Bank. The bank said in a statement that the board of the central bank of directors approved today the rehabilitation of Worker Bank, and added that the rehabilitation will be prepared within the plan for this purpose. It was the face of the Iraqi central bank on Wednesday, and what he said on Wednesday, December 19, 2012. So basically, they're saying that's when it started. Warning liquidation of Worker Bank for investment and finance repaired should be repaid. The translation's wrong there. Finance repaid unless the amount of 200 billion Iraqi dinars. Okay, so looks like so 200 billion Iraqi dinars. Hopefully, this helps people be able to get money in and out. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys that have Worker Bank can't get money out of it. And that's still. So hopefully this helps you guys. Okay, Worker Bank for Investment and Finance, which was established in 1999, it has 130 branches and 350 ATMs across Iraq. Okay, it is noteworthy that Iraq has 7 state-owned banks and 23 private banks and 8 Islamic private banks, according to the central bank's website. Okay, while the banking sector is dominated by banks, Rafidian and Rashid. All right, so we already know Rafidian and Rashid banks are the dominant banks in Iraq. But let me tell you what bank is the number one best bank in Iraq. Okay, so it says Arab countries choose Iraqi Hada Bank as the best bank in Iraq. All right, so congratulations to Huda Bank or Hada Bank, or however you say it. So congratulations to them as the best bank in Iraq. And that came on Friday, and It says that the Arab countries the bank has chosen the Huda Bank as the best bank in Iraq, indicating that it came after the completion of 9 courses with great success, as it called for to participate in the grand ceremony, which will be held in the Greater Ship Lounge of Al Marj Hotel in Dubai. If you ain't been to Dubai, man, you need to go to Dubai. I used to live in Dubai, as you guys already know. So it's beautiful. It's hot. It's in the spring and summer, but it's nice and cool in the winter and the fall. The fall is probably the best time to go. Early, maybe like right when spring is coming, and fall are the best 2 times to go to Dubai. So they're going to be having a meeting in Dubai and celebrating Hada Bank as the best bank in Iraq. So everybody needs to just follow Hada Bank, okay, and make sure everything's good to go. So when they do launch this globally market economy in the private sector, they'll be good to go if they just follow this bank. All right, so that's good news for them. All right, so now let's get into Wall Street news here. Some headlines here for Wall Street. We know the markets are closed, of course, until Monday, but it says that it's going to be a lousy September for investors. Okay, I think we all know that already. We all prepare for September, lousy September every 7 year cycle of the Shemitah. So it is what it is. Let's see what else it says. It says international concerns outweigh domestic ones. Investors' sentiment has suffered with the recent correction and is not likely to improve in September. Okay. Also, it says that a judge approved final settlements in Silicon Valley wage case. All right. So also, Forever 21, which is a clothing company, rethinks its love for giant stores. Okay, so maybe they're going to be downgrading. Japanese bank GE's local commercial finance operations. European style work vans spurred a U.S. sale revival. Let's see. Intel to invest 50 million in quantum computers. Gas discovery in Egypt concerns Israel. Okay. Well, a lot of things are going to be concerning Israel here in the in the coming months and the next, I'll say, the next 7 years. Okay. A lot of things are going to be concerning the country of Israel. Okay. I mean, you're talking Iran, you're talking Egypt, you're talking Lebanon, you're talking Palestine. There's a lot of who else am I forgetting? Even Russia, because Russia's gonna be backing Iran. So Israel's gonna be in a state of chaos here coming up between now and the next, I'll say, maybe 7 years. Man, it's gonna be great chaos and destruction for the country of Israel because of this Iran nuke deal, okay, which is going to give Iran supreme power to now go after Israel, and also Lebanon will go after Israel in a war with Israel and other countries as well. And we already know that because Revelations tells us that they all turn against the land that God loves, okay? But of course, God will save it. It will be destroyed, but not all the way destroyed. So God will save it, and then at the end, Israel will be the number one and most wealthiest country right at the end before the return for Armageddon. Okay, so a lot of you guys probably have no clue what I'm saying, and that's fine. You can do some research and you'll understand what I'm talking about, and a lot of you guys do know what I'm talking about. So it is what it is. All right, so let's see. AOL to buy Millennium Media. Cool. AOL's still around. They had their big money in the 90s and the early 2000s, and then they faded off a little bit, but they're still hanging around. They're still making money. I think they make like $500 million a year. I mean, profit. So, they're still hanging around. Okay. So is that it for that? Let's see. ISS opposes Bank of America approval, allowing board to combine chairman CEO. Okay, so if you guys know anything about that, that's there. You go with Bank of America update. Okay. All right. So let's see if I have anything else for world news here. Okay, yeah. The BRICS, as I stated a couple days ago, the BRICS now have their money. Okay, so it says $100 billion. Your BRICS monetary fund now operational, and that was September 5th. I think I brought you guys that a couple days ago, saying that it was going to happen soon. So there it is, 100 billion BRICS monetary fund now operational, September 5th, 2015. China will provide the bulk of the funding, with 41 billion, Brazil, Russia, and India with 18 billion each, and South America with 5 billion. Step it up, South America, 5 billion. Come on, yo. So just lame. So there you have it. So it's ready to go. They have their money, and now you will think Iran is now itching for their 100 billion back from their frozen assets. Okay, that America will be, or Obama will be giving back to them. Okay, so or the UN, I should say, will be, when Obama's the president of the UN, so it's really Obama. So Obama will be giving Iran back their 100 billion. So you look at the BRICS getting 100 billion to funding to operate their alliance, and then you see Iran getting back 100 billion on its own. Woo! So you already can see the amount of money that's going to be coming into Iran, and this is why once they get fully lifted off of sanctions here late October, early November, they have to turn that currency on. Why? Because inflation is going to go through the roof with all this money that's going to be coming in. Okay, so it is what it is. They're going to have to adjust their currency big time. So what else can we talk about here? A body confirms. No, hold up. Let me not do that one yet. Or should I? Let me just go to it. A body confirms the U.S. delegation to continue the comprehensive reform plan in Iraq. So we know that there is a delegation that's going to the U.S. and the U.K. for these bonds and stuff, but this one is a comprehensive reform plan for Iraq, which is good news. Okay, so this is a body on Saturday. His intentions to continue the reforms in state institutions and his commitment to maintaining the community, diversify all of the ethnic groups and sects in Iraq. Okay, the Prime Minister's office said in a statement that Al-Abadi received today in his office a delegation from the Congress, which included Senator Christopher Murphy and Senator Kerry Peters, attended the U.S. Ambassador Stuart Jones. He added that during the meeting, paying tribute to the victories achieved in the battlefield of Daesh terrorist gangs. See, they don't call them ISIS anymore. They remember when we said that they were going to stop saying ISIS and they were going to go to straight Daesh. Look, they don't even say ISIS anymore. All right, so it says Daesh terrorist gangs, as well as the political and security institution, security situation in Iraq and region has also been addressed in the reforms carried out by the Prime Minister and state institution. Okay, Abadi and referred to the progress made in the battlefield against terrorist gangs and the importance of cooperations to accomplish the victory and the liberation of the land of Iraq, stressing his commitment to maintain a community diversity of all nationalities and denominations as an element of strength for the country. This is crazy because that's how life should be. The fact that a body has to fight for nationality and denominations and to maintain diversity in a country is outrageous to me, and it should be to you guys, because most of you guys live in America or Europe, or the Philippines, or wherever, or Asia, and you guys see a nice, especially like Tokyo, Japan. There's people from all over, like there's people from every race all over, and nobody has a problem with it. So the fact that a body has to fight just to have diversity in his country, it just tells you how corrupt and evil the people that they have hired in parliament are, because it's not the citizens. The citizens don't care if you're Shiite, Sunni, Kurd, Jewish. They don't care. Okay, they don't care if you're Asian. They don't care if you're American. It's the government. It's the parliamentary government that is so uh how do you put it? They're just so keen on Sunni, or so keen on just all Shiites, and they want to destroy everything that's not them. Okay, that's built inside of their blood for some reason, and I don't know. I don't get it. This guy has to fight for diversity. He has to fight for unification for a country. That, I mean, good, and these people still get to come into parliament, still get to put their suits on, still get to go. It's just ridiculous to me. But anyways, I can't stop it. I can only watch it and hope that the Lord favors us this fall with the revaluation of their country, and hopefully they get it together before Iran gets superpower and takes them over. That's all I can. That's all I can say. All right. So it says a body stresses determination to continue reforms and continue to put the country on the right track and building state institutions. For his part, the U.S. delegation praised the reform carried out by the Prime Minister and support, stressing at the same time continued U.S. support in Iraq and its war against terrorism. All right, so there you have it, man. I think I'm gonna stop there. There is something about National Guard, but I think I'll just keep that for the next one. If I do another episode, if I do episode 99, I'll talk about the National Guard. Yeah, I think the National Guard is on Tuesday. I think they're gonna vote on it, but I'll keep that for later. All right, guys, that's about it. Come on, Iraq, unify yourself. Do what you got to do. Get rid of the corrupted people. America's on your side. Europe is on your side. Asia's on your side. Saudi and everybody else that is good is on your side. Okay, I'm not even saying, I don't even know if Saudi is good or not. They play both sides, but they definitely Saudi. I don't know. I'm just talking right now. Just people that are good in the countries that are good that want to see Iraq back unified and healthy and strong and want Iraq to grow and have peace. Okay, and prosperity. That word peace again. It's never peaceful when people say peace. Okay, but people want Iraq to revalue and launch their private sector and get back to where they used to be, and that's good news. And we're going to see that happen here in the fall. So, Currency 365. This is World News Episode 8. I'm out. Peace.